Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Good morning. I will never get nobody name up. They was like, they was like, is that a wig? What was that? I said, I don't know. I don't do hair. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say the other women that was in there. Some that at the pyramid, they was laughing at the gym with me this morning. They said, we know you gonna put them hairstyles. I said, I am. So I know, because we got 130. I said I am. I'm going to put it up there. Now, one downvote is Liddell or Kansas. I'm not messing with it.
Rocket, cold.
But look who they said that was Crockett. You got Stephen A. Smith attacking her now. Jasmine Crockett.
He's attacking our whole national show. It ain't nothing new with him. He's the fastest race. He all that. He let you know who he is. He ain't holding him up.
But he black.
Stephen Miller ain't.
No, Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, man.
I'm talking about Stephen A. Smith. You ain't see how they said to us, y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. I mean, listen, hey, some laugh with you, some laugh at you. They laughed at me plenty. Now, I'm laughing too, shit. But, hey, it is what it is. But, boy, we was rolling. They was like, you gonna put them pictures up? I said, I am. She the one brought up content. She said, are they trying to use stuff for content? I said, well, she gave it to me. But this what I have wanted to say. I was watching one guy. I was looking for his video, and he was talking about like in Chicago when they raided the hotel. And I get both sides, not the hotel, the apartment complex. But and as he was breaking it down, and it was like what they doing is, what they not telling people is, and it's bad on both sides. But these was the ones that the Democrats had, and when they took them to Martha's Vineyard and everything.
Yeah.
What's up?
I can't. I just can't fathom that, right? Like, I'm still stuck on, you touch my kids, I'm touching you. It's that serious. And the fact that he's just letting this man skate by, but a dude who does something peaceful, that rallies the community to do something peaceful, right? How often do we see people today get groups of people together, rile them up, and go set them loose? Jed Stratton gathered a group of people, got them focused, and did something productive, and he's the fucking monster? This is some bull.
Good morning, beautiful people. Thank y'all for tapping in. To me, it's a beautiful thing to see y'all tapping into what we got going on over here. You heard? How y'all doing? Good morning to every last one of y'all. Lena, we trying to break the news. You heard? Thank you for tapping in. The lovely Deborah Luna is in the building. Big Mama Gaddis and tapped in. Good morning. Mama Quill, good morning. The lovely Cassandra Scott is in the building. What it do, good brother Blakey Gaddis? I ain't going nowhere. I wouldn't let you get away. I'm gonna tell you right now. Because as you can see, it's politics. What's up, Tony Terry in the building? You know, I'm waiting to see what Miami and Indiana finna do. You heard? It is Happy Hump Day. I mean, I've been searching the streets to see what's been going on. What y'all done heard so far? Constance, thank you for tapping in, beloved. Bonnie Vanner, thank you for tapping in. H. Spragg, good morning. And shout out to Jed and his Iron 18. You heard Hassan Pinchback, good morning. We got Erica Gaddis. Shout out to my Gaddis clan in the building. Georgia boy, top of the morning to you. Concrete Jungle, what it do? We got the Way of Jesus Christ live stream in the building. You heard? Meat Freak in the building. What it do from Palaca, Florida, is in the house. Got Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis is in here. The lovely Deborah O'Neill. How you doing? Common Sense, what it do? We got Rose Gaddis. She done tapped in. How everybody doing? How y'all doing? Thank y'all for tapping in. We got Deshaun and tapped in. How you doing? How you doing? Andre Holland, how you doing, good brother? Alan, what it do? The Dreamer, good morning. The lovely Terry Nixon is in the building. How y'all doing? Hit them likes on both sides. Show us that you appreciate us. You know, it's hard. It's hard getting this content. But Flint somehow will give it to you. Flint will give you content to talk about. And I hate that we in the news, but we have to talk about it. Pop Gaddis, how you doing? the lovely Carolyn Hendricks in the building. How you doing, beloved? I'm saying, listen, family. Oh crap! Let me get this together. Hey, I gotta come up. I'll be right back. Bear with me.
I don't know what he's got going on. Oh, good morning, folks. We're gonna wait for Mickey to get back. I'm still doing some shares and doing a little bit of investigating some things on my end. Oop, here he comes. Here he comes.
I'm back.
He's here.
I ain't want, you know what I'm saying? Ray be like, he's doing false advertisements. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
Get it right, because I had Spacely and Ray on there, and it should have.
Oh,
you know how to get it. Drew P, what it do? Thank you for tapping in. I didn't want to come on here, you know. And she accused me of false advertising, false promoting. Hey, that's why, hey, Tony, that's why the game is played on the field, baby. The game is played on the field. Could do it. I damn sure didn't think Indiana was good. You heard? Wanda Smith, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm telling y'all, family, I'm waiting on, we're going to get to it. It's a lot of things came across my timeline. I'm mad right now at the Dipset and Dame Dash. Dame is my guy. I don't like how the Dipset out here, they tripping on each other. You heard? It's nasty work out here, family. I'm looking at people falling out, millionaires falling out with each other. It's nasty work in this industry. I'm telling you. Ever since they went with reality TV, it has messed up the country.
Survivor was the downfall of Western civilization.
Oh my goodness. They started letting us see that rich people is just as crazy as broke people, if not crazier.
Oh yeah, they're far crazier. They have to go find, like, they've already done everything we can do, so they go out and find more extreme shit to do.
Yeah, it's like you know, it's out here, it's rough, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of messing with my creative spirit, you know what I'm saying? It's messing with my creative flow when I see all this. Tasha Lynn, good morning, beloved. It mess with my creative flow. Y'all know what I'm talking about, family, because I do have a creative flow. Sometimes it's like a hit and miss when it comes.
Bruh, I'm with you on having a creative flow. Like, you can just tell by my thumbnails, like, what's going through my head any given week. Right now, I'm on a comic book kick.
Felicia Martinez, good morning. Hey, it is what it is. Miss Karaja Smith, good morning. Thank y'all for tapping in, family. I'm just telling y'all right now. I'm like, you know, hold up. I gotta give shout out, Sir Gregory. Good morning, good brother. Michelle Smith and your husband. Good morning. That's Ann, aka Ann. Good morning. If I didn't tell y'all, Happy New Year for people who is joining us. Happy New Year. Shout out to the preacher son in the building. You know, shout out to you, little Nicholas Gaddis Jr. Shout out. The lovely Sherry Allen and tapped in. And good happy new year to everybody. We 2 weeks into the new year. 2 weeks. And this thing ain't got interesting already, family. It ain't got interesting, family. We talking about that second ward. I'm talking about shots has been fired politically. Let me say politically. Let me put some respect on it, but can we get an accurate? Because I don't really want to say nothing, but I gotta speak on it. Did anybody watch Art Live yesterday? I don't want to be called messy or nothing. Did anybody watch his live? I don't want to be. If y'all ain't watching, I'm not going to. I ain't watching either.
There we go. Sorry about that.
What's up, Sweet Cupcake on break? Thank you for tapping in, beloved. Thank you for tapping in.
I had to go track down my ashtray, but I wasn't going to show you guys my white ass chicken legs. I don't want to blind the audience.
Hey, Double T, that's what I'm talking about. Them council seats gonna be interesting. Hey, Sir Gregory, Davina is big mad right now. We're gonna get to it. Davina is big mad. What's up, Chris Kayla? Let me holler at Nikki So Tricky. What's up, Sexy Chocolate? Thank you for tapping in. No, I'm trying to get informed from y'all, Georgia boy. Anybody watch it?
What are we talking about? The Woodson Live? Oh, wait, what was that?
You said RJ Cat.
Hey, Trevor, you asking?
Hey, LaMonta Terry, how you doing, beloved?
Look, RJ, I'd rather go homeless than ask family for money because number one, that side don't like me no more. I'm pretty sure I even have a strained relationship with my mother and father-in-law now. Like, love them to death, right? But I'm pretty sure they're picking blood over me, which is fine. That's reasonable. That's rational, and that's logical. That's normal. But I'd rather go homeless and even ask my own brother for money just because it screws family up left, right, and center. I ain't asking Judy for jack and shit.
I see, because she got the raise. Let me get Felicia Martinez. Shout out to Felicia Martinez. You know, by way of New Jersey. If y'all don't know, that's on the eastern coast of the United States. You heard, and she's family on this end. She says Mickey's Roll Call is sponsored by former Mayor NYC Eric Adams for threatening a woman who was heckling him, telling her, "I'm not the mayor anymore. Fuck yourself. You're going to see the Brooklyn in me, okay?" Shout out to the former mayor of New York. Ooh, did they say some things? They said Trump got mad too yesterday.
You know, I'm
What's
reading.
up, Constance? She said, I watched Art and Tanya. Oh, you did? Art and Tanya did a show together?
Was it together? That's got me asking some questions.
I thought
looking
Tanya. No, I don't think. Let me see.
Looking at Tony Terry here, I have to break my my no endorsing anyone, because I am going to endorse my fellow Floridian Lummy for whatever ward he runs for. That is an official Trevor Berryhill endorsement right there.
No, but you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I watched it. I didn't watch all of it. I was just like, damn, because I'm gonna be like everybody else. I seen it. I just was like, damn, you know, and I seen it. But a person got to defend themselves. I'm just saying that. You know, anytime a person throws something out, you know, being on the more serious side, that's why I'm like, that first ward gonna be interesting. I wonder, is Carol, is she running for the first ward? What's up, Gaddis Lawn and Karen Landscaping? Good morning. Good morning, everybody that's coming in. But I mean,
I
am Tanya. Tanya invited that person there when 810 ain't get to be the news. Tanya, if Tanya, you watching, ain't that how they do the thing, Tanya?
Straighten out your thumbs. There you go.
Tanya.
Or you could do what the kids in Korea do and just do this.
Lanita Murray, good morning. No, because I was trying, because listen, we was on, I was recording. I was doing the show. Then when we went off, that's how I ended up seeing his, and I ended up watching it. I was like, damn, but I did hear allegedly. I wasn't for sure, but I'm pretty sure. I don't think that brother would come out and respond. But it's just like it's politics. You know, it's politics. People that take a shot at you.
And we got to talk about it.
Hey, listen, it's diabolical. I'm gonna just tell you. I'm glad we ain't in it.
Let me put it like this, right?
Yeah.
If the argument had happened behind closed curtains and we heard about it, we wouldn't be saying a damn thing. That's y'all's thing. But it has come out into the public sphere.
Yeah.
You know, the first shot was taken over the radio.
Allegedly, I'm just saying, but I don't
put allegedly. That's where most people heard of this coming from, and then Art responded, right?
Yeah, it was. Like, but I don't think the brother would just go. You know what I'm saying? Because listen,
I think Art's been in this game long enough to know you don't get anywhere by making enemies at random.
No, my thing is, listen. I'm trying to be serious as I can. Flint politics, it gets serious, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it gets serious. Hey, right. I'm just saying. I'm not. Listen, I'm just saying it gets serious. I'm just saying I seen it, but I'm just saying, you know, Deborah Thompson. Thank you for tapping in. Good morning to you too, beloved. You know, I caught the tail end of it. I caught the beginning of it. I watched the first 30 minutes, but just like I'm saying, because it's out there, I'm just saying. And I'm wondering, is Carol running for the first ward? You know what I'm saying? Is she running?
That's what we've been hearing.
Yeah, but I ain't for sure.
I like peek her page. Let me see if she's got me blocked.
It's just gonna be very interesting. I would say this, family, go watch it for yourself. It's just gonna be go watch it for you. Facts, Chris Caleb. The truth is better than loyalty. No, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to this election season, when it's election season, man. I mean, because I don't think he was bothered. I don't think they was bothering each other. But I'm just saying, from my own understanding, like that's why I'm treading lightly right now myself, because I don't want people. But I'm saying I know when we go through our stuff, it's interesting. It's just it's politics, and it was out. So you know what I'm saying. I don't want to get no copyright because we on what's the name, but I know somebody got some. I'm just saying he was, but listen, let me see. Hey, thank you, Free Petty Fish. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Free with the $50. Thank you, beloved. And I gotta get
damn, that's a pretty shit opinion.
I ain't gonna lie, Free to you. I've been meaning to hit back at you, but I've been having issues. I've been having to get teeth pulled. I've been having to do this. I've been getting whooped up. But
and half your screen is covered by the other half of his issues.
Yeah, because I'm down here. If you going by down here.
Oh yeah. Either way, half the screen.
I'm saying. Chris Caleb said feminism destroyed our communities. It's going
I'm not getting into that. I'm not
me not neither. I'm just saying it's politics. I don't know, but I'm just saying I don't think the brother would have I don't think that brother would have just took did some out of the what's the name. People do be a lot of responding because people be taking shots. I'm not just saying, but it's politics. You would just think this is where, what I'm saying.
I have to ask a question, though.
Go ahead.
Right? Mm-hmm. Where did this come from?
I don't know.
Like, considering last mayoral election cycle, those two were on the same side of the ledger.
Mm-hmm.
And they haven't done much together since, understandably.
Is scared. No,
Yes, I am fucking scared, buddy. I'm sorry. Look at the platform we have. Look at majority of our commenters. I am not getting into that argument with some of these folks.
Hey, Chris, it ain't. I'm just saying. Hold on. Jazzy Melanie, thank you for tapping in, beloved. Thank you for tapping in. Let me see what Mark Hutchinson said. I think it's pretty obvious Carol is running for first ward. And she will mop everybody. She got 1,500 votes last November. No, that's what I'm saying. Carol did some numbers.
No.
You would think.
There's the other thing, though. Like, why such a direct confrontation with Art? Right?
See,
instead of, like what I was trying to talk about yesterday, ripping each other down is not doing your own campaign any favors. It lets a third person just walk on by without getting their hands dirty. Getting yourself into the mud ain't helping you. Right? And I can understand Art having to respond because that has been my standpoint with 810 for over a year now. You come at us, I'm coming at you.
Yeah,
I understand where he's coming from.
Facts.
Right? But it seems like a pretty obvious political play. Art is known for, I don't want to say having a temper, but for being able to be riled up. The man gets very passionate. This isn't a negative, mind you. I'm not getting in the middle of this. I'm breaking it down. It seems like it was a play to get him off his square, to get him to do something that she can use later. That's just my personal opinion on it, right?
No, I get it, because you do have to be careful, but that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because like I said, all I was hearing was just rumblings. I haven't heard anything. I'm just going with what I heard allegedly. But I seen his response. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, in the first thing, I'm like, I get it. Carol was the top fires. She's not competing with Leon. But Carol did get some. Get the
RJ's in the chat. Oh, wait, he already said something earlier, but it just struck me. I haven't seen RJ in a minute.
Yeah, he back, but I don't think Carol going to vote. Listen.
Finally, a voice of common sense.
How you doing, lovely Holletta Martin in the building? Yeah, no, it's true. She said, "Tell us what you're gonna do," and no one wants to all that negative crap and crazy in the spirit. No, and I think, and that's where see it'd make me think like I thought everybody was fighting on the same. We fighting for the same thing. It's just to me some stuff shouldn't have really. Hey, Katie, I
That's
didn't want
where
to
I'm
say it.
going with this. I
I
I
didn't
have to
want to
put it
say
out
it.
there.
Yeah,
So go ahead and direct negative comments toward Trevor here. I have to wonder if that was a play from the Weaver camp because Carol and Weaver are pretty closely tied together. If it wasn't and it was Carol doing her own thing, that's Carol doing her own thing. But it makes me wonder because Art has worked with Weaver in the past, but at the same time, he's been against her pretty hard in the past. This might just be some revenge on the backside.
And that's where the people get messed up out, and you'll mess around and see Neely get who he want in there. This is the game. I mean, with that, because I don't think whatever was said, like I said, unless people really didn't like each other. See, that would be making me think. So it was we was all fake liking each other, like we was liking because we couldn't
Mickey,
stand
we've been in
y'all.
some of those meetings. We know that a lot of those folks did not like each other.
I
We
mean,
know this.
but sometimes you got to put your stuff to the side. And
I
really,
know.
when you're looking at the bigger picture,
But that's us not running for office, sitting on the outside, not getting in our feelings, not getting upset that someone's ruining our run or attacking our run.
yeah.
Whereas when I did run, there were a few times I took some swings at people, not as hard, not nearly as hard as I do now. But someone was coming after something I was spending money on. They were attacking, I was entirely self-funded for my campaign.
I'm just.
So I did go on the attack. I understand the sentimentality of it, but you're absolutely right. Sometimes you have to set your emotions aside and think logically. Do you want another Neely Plant in that seat?
I mean, but I'm like with KD at, like she said. So Art will be fighting against both Neely and Weaver Gilchrist team. Why? That's what I'm trying to see if you really trying to do this. Because my thing, Carol, far as since the Councilman Leon won't be running for that ward again, you will be the next top vote getter. I'm saying, like, why would you take a shot when and like you said, is it because you know what I'm saying, to see what could they get Art off his getting riled up? Because I didn't think
pull him off the square.
Yeah,
because Art has run before. He knows the political game.
Yeah,
right, and he very obviously has a political agenda. I'm not talking like a negative behind the scenes agenda, right? I'm not attacking anyone here. But Art does have a structured plan that he wants to get done. So does Carol. Okay, we've heard both of them talk in the past. We've heard Art talk almost, every day for 2 years now, at very least, about the things he'd like to see done in Flint. Getting pulled off your square and away from talking about those points is a good way of losing. And it just depends if last night was a one-time thing or if he's going to continue down that muddy road.
But see, I'm saying allegedly. I'm gonna give. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that brother just came out and defended what was probably. What I'm saying is, I don't think what he did. He'd have won through the first shot. That's all I'm saying. I think his was more of a response.
Like I said, to me, the first I heard of it was Carol throwing a shot over the radio. That there could be other things there. There's 100% more going on in the background that we don't know about.
Yeah, I don't. I just said, like I said, allegedly.
But all we can talk about is what's in the public sphere.
But that's my thing. Why is we still bringing something up that, like, why would we go do this at this, this time right now?
I mean, I guess the first one to throw a punch in a fight wins, but this isn't a fight. This is politics.
Okay.
You're supposed to get people to like you, not dislike the other guy more. This shouldn't be, as we've talked about continuously, this shouldn't be choosing the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
Especially in local politics, people, your neighbors, it should be picking the better of two angels.
Yeah. However, I do agree with you. I believe he done with it because it just didn't make no sense. For him, he got to be done with it because it can go. You know how they swing that so many ways. It could be swung so many ways. Sean Sims, good morning. You got to be careful. But see, stuff like that, to me, is like, that was a plan. That was something that was planned, talked about, You know what I'm saying? That didn't just come up out of nowhere to go do nothing like that. And then this why where it gets so messy at, where people and they be wondering how people be be falling out and you ain't on the same page. Because really, this could have been brought up last year if you really felt that way when y'all can have conversation 1-on-ones and not going on the whistle name. Because I prefer to do it behind the scenes, but I'm telling you, people don't. They love to run to this thing and put out.
But this is kind of a pattern we've seen in Flint all along. You hold on to secrets until it's advantageous to throw them out there, or you hold on to animosity, anger, until it's advantageous to get your feelings out. Maybe Carol, by herself or with her political advisors, decided now's the time to let some of that animosity out. It might be advantageous. That's my feeling. Then again, we don't know if anything happened in the background that sparked that neither. I mean, there's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts, maybes, and so's here.
Could it be that now your name getting mentioned out here because we is mentioning her name?
It could be.
Could it be that? I mean, you never know right now with social media.
I mean, I just looked at her page, both of her pages, and both of them are still, 2024. So she hasn't updated yet.
I don't think going about it, like, I don't know, like I say, you got to understand, like they say, what's the saying? All publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, yes. I mean, getting your name out there one way is the same as getting it out there another. Your name's out there.
Yeah.
I'm just, like we were talking yesterday, dude. I don't think this is the year for political fighting. If you're running against someone, you shouldn't have to be going negative into it, because this is very important. This may be Flint's last chance for a come up in terms of politics and turning things around before it's too late. There's too much at stake right now other than people's personal feelings, reputations, and egos. This is far beyond any one person, any one candidate. So people have to start, getting themselves together and figuring, okay, if I lose, and that's a big if, whatever camp you're in, whatever race you're in, if I lose in a primary, who am I going to look at to possibly support? Or if I win, who am I going to look at to try to get support from? Sitting here and getting into the mud, throwing back and forth, which right now it's only been one salvo from each side as far as we know, right? And if it just stays right there, cool. If it keeps going back and forth, though, if one of them loses in the primary, how are they going to approach the other one to try to garner support to beat out the other, to beat out the Neely plant?
I don't know, man. I just look at it like, and I agree with you, Highlighter. Like she said, I agree. I want to hear your ideas, not dysfunction among candidates. We lived this for the last 4 years, if not longer.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just like right now, and to me, it's like, if this the way you gonna do, this not a good way, because you got to think. Art out there fighting for the people. Far as his thing, you don't want the people to be confused, because now you're gonna be making people pick sides. You know what I'm saying? And people understand your side, they can get. Listen, I done been on. I didn't pick sides. Let me be honest with you, and I seen how that turned out. I didn't pick side and went on. You riding with this. It's just like I said, I didn't watch all of it. I watched like 30 minutes of it. I didn't see, I didn't take it as nothing. Sometimes you have to respond. I ain't heard nothing from, I was just hearing it was, things that was said, like allegedly with Carol and Carol McIntosh, I said. But it's just, to me, it's just like, when you do stuff like that, you put so many people in the middle of it, because you got to think. Art cool with Tanya cool with Carol, with people not understanding. You put, what I'm saying, you put other people in. Much when people say I ain't picking a side, you're gonna have to pick a side, and that's what you don't want. Yeah, Carol McIntosh, the former ENA board member.
For us here, we've gotten into it with both of them, not constantly. It's been on and off, and we've worked with both of them, not constantly. It's been on and off.
Yeah.
Personally, in my camp, my house, my hands are washed of this. I would like to see them both run a cleaner campaign. I'd like to see them both leave each other alone and just run on their own thoughts, ideas, plans instead of going at each other. And they very well could just say, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. Damned Trevor, I'm going to do that anyway. I was already planning on doing that. That's what I like to see, because otherwise they're going to tear each other down and we're going to get another Neely person sitting in that first ward seat. And to many of the voters, this may just seem like a continuation of the dysfunction that has happened prior. It may seem like more of Liddell Lewis, though granted on the other side of the ledger, right? But still that same sort of attitude and anger constantly coming into these meetings that most people are completely done with.
My thing is this, I get it. And I don't think, like I said, this was a response. If it is true, what the former ENA board member said, you know what I'm saying? If you trying to rehash old things that went on back then, I mean, the brother had no choice but to respond, do what he did. But my thing is, some of this stuff should have been trying to be worked behind the scenes and shouldn't have been worked out here. That's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes person don't be having no problem but to respond. I mean, I done went through it with him. I'm telling you what it is. How you doing, Eleanor Wicker? But you put other people in it.
And that's how it is. But
yeah, you right, Holler. They say you don't, but you do pick a side. I don't care what nobody say. You pick one. They say they don't because people will be looking at. But I'm just saying it'll put a strand on the situation. When you seeing a person, you shouldn't pick sides, but people do. I feel like some things should have just been worked. Believe me, I would have went for some of the things we could have been worked behind the scene, to be honest with you.
I'm glad to see the chat agreeing with us here instead of, oh, he was right, or oh, she's right, or this, that. There seems like everyone here is on the same page. Guys, stick to yourself, work toward your thing, maybe make a team.
Yeah.
Best person wins, and then the other one supports.
But see, sometimes it's just hard to do that, though. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm human.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When it's kind of hard when you see, because how so many people will be thinking, like, you know what I'm saying, like they thinking, oh, that could be Gil, team, the past administration, that's their team, because who a person. I'm just saying, when you do something, it's sends so many different things out there.
That's where my mind immediately went, right?
And that's what I'm saying.
It shouldn't have, like, I shouldn't have let it go there. But my first thought was this something that the Weaver group, engineered?
Good morning, no trouble. Right, Sandra.
And
good morning.
I have no idea why I thought that, because there's no evidence pointing toward it. Weaver's group didn't come out and support it. Granted, they didn't come out and condemn it either, but they shouldn't have to. My mind automatically went there, and I had to sit there and while I was talking with you, and thankfully you corrected me on it. Like, how do you know, Trevor? You know what? You're damn right, Mickey. I need to put that back in the box. That ain't fair to no one.
Yeah, because you don't know. I'm just saying, when stuff get did, that's why I couldn't with the gang stuff. No, I don't want to be a part of that. You go out and do something. I might not be with that program you doing, but see how you get us all jammed up. That's how you got to be careful on certain things that you do. I'm not saying people got the right, because we all grown, but at this stage and what you're trying to do, the thing is we got to help the residents. You know what I'm saying? We got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I hear what you're saying, Highlighter, like he out in the community working, when fighting, a lot of people don't know. But to me, and I don't know. But I mean, it was nothing. A phone call couldn't have been done. It's just, to me, we playing it out too much out on here. Not get us. We reporting the news, but them two running for candidates. Well, one is, we don't know for the other one, but
quite possibly the second one, but we don't know.
And here we go. This makes sense. Y'all remember Deion Freeman has never spoken against Leon Elamine about the multiple issues when she speaks at the podium in council meetings.
Here's the other thing. She hasn't said much in this first ward race as far as I've heard. She's just trying to slip on through. And I think that little spat, hopefully, each side one volley that Art and Carol did, hopefully one volley each.
Morning.
But either way, it helped her. It helped Diane. It helped Freeman. Because now she's clean. And she can sit there and say, look, voters, these two can't set their differences aside and act like adults. And that's exactly what she's going to do.
But
as she goes door to door, she's going to point to that. Have you heard that those two, and it's rumor mongering at this point, it's going to just let her slip.
No, you're right, Highlighter. No, he fighting if it ain't election time. I agree with you with that. And I agree with you too, Deborah Thompson. It is. Isn't this how politics works? You go after each other when the candidate's running, but it's just like, to me, it didn't, like I say, I don't know. I'm just going off my own from what I'm hearing. I just, like I say, I caught his live, and I was going to, from what I'm looking at it, because I know people might have, didn't know, but it just, far as that he was doing a response to some things. My thing is, I'll give you an example. I know I come on here and say, pay the producer, talk my junk, but I'll be serious about that. But I can't really just go around like I come back on one show, take shots, you know what I'm saying, and we both in it, and we got something going on. I would have probably left it alone. I've been trying to do, years ago, handle it behind the scenes. And that's why I'm like, you know what I'm saying? To me, at this stage where we at, it didn't make sense, because you have people picking sides. And I'm pretty sure the brother probably not going, you know what I'm saying, come back. But it shouldn't be where we had, we in January, the second week. Today is the 14th.
2 weeks in, and we've already got shots fired.
Yeah, we couldn't have did this. You couldn't have did this back in June. You didn't, was it just I don't know, some might have came up, but I'm just saying sometimes some things we ought to do work behind. Even with me, we should be able to work behind the scenes, but hey, it is what it is.
I think the other thing here is we're getting a little too caught up in our own emotions. Deserving has nothing to do with politics. And that ain't me knocking on you, Miss Christie, but it is. So we've seen people work their asses off in the community for the community, right? But those seats aren't given out based on your work. They're given out, in all honesty, let's be honest here, it's a high school popularity contest. Okay. While I think that some of these folks would be absolutely stellar in these seats, I can't say they deserve them, because you're going to have to fight for people's approval. You get what I mean?
Good morning.
Like I said, I'm not digging down on you, because in my mind, I was also thinking deserving. Like, let's go back. Let's go back to last election cycle. I thought, honestly, Carol should have been in that first ward seat. She deserved it.
Right.
But deserving isn't getting in. It's that popularity contest. Whoever can make more people like you.
To me, just breaking it down, well, we starting to see people, I'm gonna just be honest, in my own humble opinion, like a lot of people they still harboring old feelings.
Oh God!
A lot of people was just smiling, saying they was friends. It's still, because when you see stuff like that,
I think it was more allies of opportunity than really friends. It's like, okay, we're gonna tackle this guy, then we're gonna tackle each other. Yeah, but see, now it's the tackle each other part, it seems.
Yeah, and you'll get to see. You gonna really see this, but this politics bring it out every time. When it's election season, it bring it out. It's just, to me, I feel like I say, just run off your ideas, what you trying to bring. It could have been easily did. because I'm saying like with Dion, but ooh.
Now, here's the next thing. Just those two with one exchange has gotten us talking this much.
Yeah.
What do you think the second ward's going to look like when they start going at each other? That is a crowded ticket.
But you got to understand. Yeah, because that Liddell and Candace, I mean, that Liddell and LaShawn, that cannot
end well.
You know what? Because it goes back to what me and Winters was talking about last night when we were saying, because just think about it. Just think about it. Look at all the allegedness, the ledge on LaShawn. Allegedly, she was out there getting recalls on Liddell. Allegedly. But now she got to get out there and she really got to run. My thing is like, is they gonna be nice to each other while a person running for your seat, and we gotta sit up here and we gotta vote with each other.
I honestly think it's gonna spill over into council. I think we're gonna see council meetings with those two going at each other, just like we saw Candace cutting off Liddell last week. We're gonna see Candace picking a side between Liddell or Johnson, and we're going to see those two exchanging barbs while still voting the same way, and then getting out into the streets and onto Facebook and still demeaning each other.
Right.
Like those two, I don't care if they rip each other down. Go have fun, right? I've been into it with or about both of y'all. I have no trust or confidence in you whatsoever. I'm not going to endorse anyone in your race, but I'm certainly going to start pointing out some flaws in some of these candidates.
B. Marie, listen, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm saying what B. Marie put up. She said, I thought is Casey Lester in the second ward. I'm saying B. Marie said, I thought Casey Lester moved to Clio unless he moved back. I don't know. Like my theory with Devine in that clerk office that you can find a lot and put you a mailbox up and throw a tent and she'll let you run. In my humble opinion, in my professional humble opinion,
honestly,
that's what I think.
You don't even have to go that far. You just have to have a friend in that ward get some mail sent there and say, "Oh no, I moved there. Look, I even got my driver's license changed." And then, oh yeah, look, see? I live in the third ward, second ward, whatever ward, as your friend gives you that mail.
This ain't me. You see what Winters. She said, "Good morning, everyone. What you are still going to see is a Weaver versus Neely ticket." Hot damn, man. We can't get an 8-10 versus them. Who is the third party? 8-10 can't be it because everybody was talking about they couldn't stand us at one point in time.
Now, here's the next question.
Let's go.
If it comes down to a Weaver versus Neely ticket, and we're just looking at the first ward, will Neely try to sway one of those two to be his ticket then?
Sway who?
If Carol and Art both get through the primary. So now it's just a Weaver ticket. Will Neely try to sway one?
Art been trying to get that man to do jail time.
Now, hey, I didn't say he would. I didn't say he'd be successful, but would he try?
I'm just listening to me. Listen to me. Listen to me again. Trevor, I look. They've been trying to lock that man up, both sides, meaning Art and the Weaver clan. The people to go, all the stuff he done, you would have thought. I don't know if he can just forget that. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you.
Right? Like he may not let it go. At the same time, he may be going, I need that vote on council, move my money. Now, I'm pretty sure, 90% sure, both of them will tell him to go kick rocks. But the question is, will he reach out that olive branch just to try to get the sway?
I mean, listen, you never know. I don't know. I'm just saying the way they've been going at it. Because if I go by, Linda, the lovely Linda Chilton, good morning,
good
beloved.
Morning.
He did give a shout out, but he was talking about, I think, the cancer cluster study and but was he giving a shout out, or was he saying he was trying to get in, or was that his way to mention it and say, I'm gonna get in on it? You can read it so many ways. I'm just saying it could be read so many ways.
I am 90% sure both of them will tell him no. 90% sure.
Mhm.
But I'm wondering if he's going to try to reach out. Because if he tries to reach out, to me, that shows weakness. That shows that he's scared. That's what I'm looking for. You get what I'm saying? From Mark Hutchinson. Remember what happened when people said they were supporting AC and Bev? They both lost. You can't keep doing only support one candidate. Neely got one candidate. It's either Carol or Art, not both. That's the opinion of Art Hutchinson. I'm not saying I have an opinion on it.
He's a forgiving man. He's a forgiving man.
He wears a cross.
Strowman.
Man, even the devil knows the scripture, right? Just like I was screaming when I saw Candace trying to deliver a prayer on Monday, having the devil pray.
I'm just saying it's gonna be now that second ward gonna be said. I think Art like Maurice will work with Neely, which is not a problem. But if it's for the good of the community, is the selling out the issue? I'm put this up for people can see what I was reading. She said, I think that. Art like Maurice will work with Neely, which is not a problem if it's for the good of the community. It's the selling out's the issue. And I understand it because I love when people be saying, I don't believe Carol Art is in the Neely.
Yeah, I'm saying I believe you, and I'm fully with you in that. I don't think either is in Neely's camp. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is, and I'm very sure that if he did try to reach out, both of them will tell him to go shove it.
But
I don't know how many different ways I have to say it.
You have to do business because,
that part,
or you're gonna see how he was your ward, how he basically had the first ward malnutrition.
He cut Mays out. He cut Mays out of all the money while he was sitting in that seat. The first ward had nothing.
Yeah.
Until Mays passed, and they were able to put their own selectee in, and then all of a sudden the first ward started getting X, Y, and Z done, which Neely took credit for through his appointee in the first ward.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and it's just my humble opinion. Who I would love to see in the general election for that second ward, I would love to see Sis Audrey and Maurice Davis. That's what I would be like to see in the general election.
I think there's going to be some bad blood in that one too. Just with those two, because
I don't think it would, because they haven't really. Let's be honest. I mean, from what I done seen, I didn't seen them come out here and go at each other publicly. Now we didn't see another one. I haven't. I'm not gonna. If you did something I ain't seen.
I have seen a few things. None of those from Dennis Pfeiffer. Hey, good morning, boss. Please run for mayor. None of those candidates will win if they think running is posting on Facebook or going live. If you don't hit the streets every day, it's just fake running. Please run for mayor.
Let me get right here. See, that's where we have to get out of our heads. Just because we work with the mayor, we're not selling out. Sometimes you have to work with him to get what you need for your ward. I mean, people don't.
You have to work with whoever controls X, Y, or Z. Whether it be the services, you have to work with the mayor. Mm-hmm. Or the money, the mayor has to work with people in the council. It's co-equal branches of government. You do have to every once in a while go over there and say, hey, we need to get this done. I'll work with you.
But Dennis just told you it, but I'm just saying I ain't seeing them two did nothing. So I'm not gonna put that out in the atmosphere. All I seen, they've been cordial to each other, regardless if they had to run. But I'm just saying the two I would like to see run would be Sis Audrey and Maurice Davis in the general. And that's just my humble opinion.
Yeah, I've seen comments from one of them angry at the other. And let's not forget, Sister Audrey, I believe, helped with the recalls a little bit on Maurice and ran against him, which allowed Liddell to get in. I think there's a bit of bad blood there. I hope that they both can bury that hatchet and move on and have a good, clean race, at least between those two. But we'll see what's going on.
Yeah, well, every time I seen them, and I didn't seen them, and I ain't seen no bad blood. I'm only can tell you what I seen when I seen.
I mean, you've definitely been in a lot more proximity to both of them than I have. I'm just saying what I've seen from further out. Ooh, looks like everyone is agreeing with Mr. Pfeiffer this morning. Donnell Meredith, facts, Dennis Pfeiffer. Please, Dennis, run for mayor. I live in your ward. You care about the community. Elections aren't won on Facebook.
No, they ain't never been one on Facebook. You have
Facebook
to,
is a tool. It helps.
it's
But
just for a
you still
person
have to
see.
go door to door and knock that shit. Just like yard signs don't vote. You have to knock them damn doors.
Right. And get your people out. You can get your people out to vote for you. You can win.
And you have to get people to support you. Now, you knocking on the door is one thing, and it's a huge thing.
Yeah.
Right? But other people is another part, coming up and vouching for you, especially if it's someone's neighbor. Your neighbor coming up talking to you like, "Hey, John, how you doing today?" "Oh, I'm going out and walking with so-and-so to get
Your
him
ground game.
Your ground game is
Gotta have a
key.
ground game. Yeah. If you get
Get
a
some
ground
comfortable
game.
walking shoes.
But you know what? That's if a person that you can't be lazy. See.
Mm.
Oh, I'm RJ Cat. I'm gonna stay more neutral, man. Every time I pick somebody they lost, I'm gonna stay neutral. I want to be able to talk about both sides.
And sometimes that, you know, I've come out and supported some folks, even though they lost. I still got burned in the end. I'm out of that game as well. I ain't supporting no one. However, like I said a minute ago, I will be pointing out flaws in some of these mother bears.
You know, I'm gonna sit back, but I do say this, and I am gonna say this. You are sure right, Christy Coleman. You did say that. I'm gonna just say this: like, if I'm out there, like, I'm not gonna be. If we set up like the different meetings, people gonna be at, because I'm gonna try to pop up with all of them. I will have, and I did vote for Kamala Donnell Meredith and caught hell.
At this point, Mickey voting for someone is a death sentence for their political career. Mickey, just don't vote no more, please.
That's what it was. That was like 5 years ago.
But some of these people are holding on to some grudges. I mean, when was Weaver recalled?
You're projecting.
Okay, I'm projecting. Then. That's
what else would I say? No, RJ Cat, I'm just not. It's not that I don't want to mess with it. It's just you really can't. You got to be able to, I want to be able to not. I mean, politically, I do want to be able to interview both sides. Dennis, I agree with you. It said now that Del Rico stepped away, no matter who runs against Neely's basically be like him running on the polls. He won't have to spend much. Facts.
That's what I'm saying. He has a massive war chest. He just freed up 2/3 of his campaign money so he can start throwing that money at other campaigns, whether dark money like Mr. Mays used to talk about a lot, or open contributions, because that's allowed campaign to campaign in Michigan.
Because you got to think. He can focus on who he want to get in them council seats. To me, he got Davina. Like, let's be honest, family. Ain't nobody. We got to keep going through this over and over. We seeing some stuff that's unheard of. We seeing some stuff that is unheard of from the clerk office. I mean, they've been having problems at the clerk office, but when she let 21 run. Davina, I'm putting this on Davina. Let 21 run. All the stuff that you didn't seen from the first ward councilman. You can tell right now, you can go check. I mean, allegedly, his teller is in the 6th ward. You didn't have the councilwoman from the 6th ward say when she pull out, she see him pulling in. So what do the charter say about you having to stay in your ward?
That you must throughout your term as councilhuman.
So now it's like you can stay wherever you want to stay at. Okay, you can say you run in the 1st ward, and it already had, and it's not something that Mickey's saying. These are the receipts that the councilwoman didn't drop. So many people didn't drop. That it's a lady, and she came on Facebook. She might have took her post down. I'm not going to drag her back through here, but y'all already know. Said she was staying in the house. And it's the fact that you see him running, I'm finna run for the 3rd ward. It's like, Davina, you know what I'm saying? You don't see nothing strange with that? I'm just being honest. Like, it's nothing strange with that. It's like, we'll let the 2026 election figure it out.
That's
but
that's as ridiculous as saying term limits are elections. That's not a damn term limit.
And she's saying she independent.
Independently choosing to back Neely.
Facts. And that's what I'm saying. So do people really know it? Like, just think about it. She let 6 recall papers get lost. I'm not saying them recall papers that got lost that could have pushed Miss Biggs over the for the recall, pushed it through for Dale to be recalled. But can we honestly say now all of the ones that she disqualified when Miss Bev took in over what she needed? Can we really say done was people on there that, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't in that ward? Can you honestly trust Davina now after we done seen all the BS games she done played?
I mean, this is also the same woman that allowed several crates of absentee ballots to go unsecured. This is also the same woman. I mean, hell, they did the same thing this most recent election. Several of those ballots came in unsecured. So we're just saying, like,
I mean, the signatures that she disqualified, can you honestly say the ones she disqualified, they was legit? Or was them just because it's where they told her to cut it off at? I mean, it's so many things coming to the what ifs with Davina. When you seen she didn't let 21 get away with it. When you seeing how the first ward, it's like it's nothing new. While y'all looking over here, so what? And when it get to, I'm just saying, what can you do when with the information Tanya had, with the information I had, they took? I don't know how much more information do you need. And don't get me wrong, if this is how it is, cool. I mean, it's no, if this how we playing it, just let everybody know this how they playing it. Don't just let the certain few.
Yeah, I mean, make it a fair playing field across the way, right?
Yeah. Let's just be honest. Nah, B. Marie, but it's rough. I get that, but like if you trying to go to the state, like you can't even take it up there to the state. It's like it's selective politics. And so what are you supposed to do? You gotta wait to what? We gotta wait to you know what I'm saying? You gotta wait till a new governor come in and say, but what if this governor come in and is friendly to the mayor?
That's the thing. Like, you can't trust the politics. Like, you don't know who's connected and who's not. The only way to really show that something is clean is to be upfront about it and to prosecute or persecute or take initiative and jump on it as hard and as fast as you can. In this case, talking about Leon and his residency, the second Davina heard about it, she should have promptly started investigation, notified relevant authorities, and then just seeing those PPOs with him signing a different residence on there and just seeing that convicted felon living in that house that has to register with the state saying where they live, that should be enough right there. Case closed. Leon, you're out.
And you see what Dennis said, it would take $300K to unseat Neely. Now that the election cycle lines up with the governor, all prices for ads and prints are much higher than usual. It's money game now. Money will win, not a good guy. Tell him again, Dennis, when I was trying to say it, and here go Mrs. You Know Who. She says, the problem unless Leon moved on Parkway a month after he won the election for the first ward, he still haven't been on Parkway for a year. But Trevor, you said you don't have to.
I've looked that up. You don't have to live in that ward for a year. You just have to be a registered voter in the city of Flint for 1 year, and then you have to live in the ward. There is no set time limit. You could, theoretically, I lived in the 6th ward. I see no one's running in the 8th ward. I can go buy a house in the 8th ward right now and throw my name on a petition packet to go get signatures, because I mean, I shouldn't be a registered voter. They should have removed my name by now, but I would have been a registered voter for a year in the city of Flint. That's it. You just have to be a registered voter for a year and just live in that ward for no set time limit. I went and looked that up because I've been sitting there like, okay, how are they going to do this with wards changing and such? Because, even right now, LaShawn running for second ward, she hasn't lived in the second ward for a year. How does that work? I looked it up and goes, oh, no, you don't have to live in the ward for a set period of time. Oh, yep, you are absolutely correct, Dennis. Thank you for making it even cheaper for me. Or as Mickey says, just go buy a vacant lot and slap down a mailbox.
I keep telling you, I don't know why y'all keep wanting to sit up here and argue with me. I know why.
You know why. Yeah, there we go. Lumi or Lummy. Just go rent a room. You got this, buddy.
Granny G, good morning. Thank you for tapping in. Shout out to Dennis Fiber for joining us. I ain't seen him in a long time, but thank you, Dennis.
And hey, we haven't even been talking bad about you. I talked a lot about you yesterday, but all in the positive light even. The only man up there that had the sense to ask questions and vote no on something stupid that didn't need to be spent on. A lot of it is computer literacy. Thank you for trying to save the people money. Saving my daughter, my mother and father-in-law, and somehow even Judy, trying to save them money on their taxes.
Debbie Clark, one half of the Wonder Twins. Good morning.
But no, I think Dennis is making a very solid point right now.
I mean, no,
because, and we're going back to the mayor race for a second. Money plays a huge deal.
Yeah.
Whether you want to admit it or not, whether it's a good person or not, it's getting your face and name out there, getting people used to it. Whenever they think of exposition, they need to think of your name, your face. Neely already has a leg up on just about anyone right now. He's been on that ballot several times, from council to state rep to mayor.
Yeah,
and then he can put his face on any billboard driving down the street, and he can afford literally to have an army of yard signs. So anytime you turn a corner, you see 50 Neely yard signs.
Good morning.
It's subliminal messaging at its worst.
No,
but Neely can afford it right now.
Yeah, he got everything he want to do.
Whatever as an incumbent, his actual price for winning is a lot lower than a challenger. A challenger has to go a lot further. You have to spend close to $500K.
I'm wondering what the holdup is. We know who the first ward running so far. We know who the second ward is. We know who the third ward is. I'm wondering what's up with the fourth ward. Well, we know Judy running back. We not for sure on the fifth ward. I think we got one or two people for the sixth ward, seventh ward. We got the usual suspect. You got Candace, but why we ain't heard nothing from the eighth and ninth yet?
Honestly, I think a lot of people are scrambling now that Dennis has announced that he's not running, because he is a strong candidate. His name is well known. He's properly respected in his ward. So he was very scary. As for the ninth, I don't know. The last time there was an election in the ninth, it was kind of a nothing burger. It wasn't too contentious. It wasn't X, Y, or Z. Page ran, and then because of his endorsement, he sank. I don't know what's going on at the ninth, but the eighth was definitely because Dennis was strong enough he could just take it.
I just want to see. I want to know who's gonna be running now, because we ain't heard now.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are scrambling to see if they have the finances for a run or the backing for a run, and then we'll see a couple packets probably drop in the next 2 weeks.
I'm sure waiting on it. I want to see. You think Paige gonna run again?
Yes, and to be 100% honest with you, I think the same person as last time is going to be his number one cheerleader, Eva Worthing.
You think so?
Yes.
I
think Paige is going to be. I hope he's going to be smart enough to say, "Please sit down. You're hurting me."
You think Eva will try to go run again? I don't think she'll run again.
No, I don't think she's going to run. I think she's going to stand behind Paige and be a cheerleader. Try to use what she thinks is her popularity to get him in.
See, what this is. Let me coming from Holletta. Neely can buy 2 billboards, radio and TV ad for 2 months and 100 yard signs and win, or he can buy nothing and still win. Talk to him.
That's what I'm saying.
Talk your shit, Holletta. Talk your shit. That's how confident that
he is right now. As an
incumbent, that same little sign he got right up on Atherton Wharf, on Atherton Road with him and his wife that ain't nothing never got took down and can pull it off.
As an incumbent,
Ballinger
got the advantage.
Can pull it off.
It's
Without a doubt.
home field advantage for him. His name's been on the ballot for so long. Plus,
Mhm.
people tend to just vote for incumbents.
She got garbage cans.
He's got garbage
You go
cans.
outside, look everyone, you take it out.
How many times have we received literature living in the city of Flint?
Yes.
I got the Mayor Neely's $300 tax credit.
Damn,
nice big bold lettering there.
Damn, I should have went and got me some popcorn. I'm going to get me some popcorn at the what's the name tomorrow.
You want me to generate you a thumbnail or something?
No, I'm going to get me some popcorn. I'm going to get me some popcorn because the man, I don't know where it's at because he already doing advertising at the. Oh, here you go. I got to keep my paper. That neighborhood engagement. Hey,
it works better when it's
United.
Your shirt.
No, Neighborhood United. FNU.
Yeah, works better when it's against your shirt.
Yeah.
Because it's white, so it wants to blend in with your background.
Yeah. FNU. Man, Needy dropped some good ass popcorn down there. I see white people. He ain't come with that cheap stuff.
Actually,
y'all be saying he all cheap and stuff. I be hearing y'all saying the mayor cheap. He ain't had that cheap
There's
popcorn.
some good brands of cheap popcorn, but you're not allowed popcorn for like another week and a half, dude. You just had a tooth removed.
No, I'm just.
That's gonna rip you up.
I ain't messing with nothing hard. It's sherbet or nothing. Let me see. Well, look, talk your shit, Harletta. She said the running against Sheldon Neely and Cynthia is a waste of money. Anyone's money. I'm glad I ain't got no money to spend on that. I'm gonna sit back like everybody else. You heard? I'm telling you. Hey, LaJuan would say, Tommy, get the popcorn. All I'm gonna do.
They hear you're coming. They're gonna sprinkle a special ingredient on your next batch.
The dentist.
They're gonna.
Hold on. Shit. Hold on. He just wanted to He said, do you realize, this coming from the 8th Ward Councilman, he said, do you realize he can have a press conference every day, it's free TV, and that's the incumbent advantage. You heard? Press conference, you know, I'll be sharing it too. You see what I'm talking about?
The other thing.
Shit.
Here's the other thing that Dennis pointed out, but not pointed out. Neely has just opened up 2/3 of his campaign finances to pass to people, like I said a minute ago. He can also drag anyone he wants up there on that press conference, even if they have nothing to do about it. It could be about litter in the park and how it's been getting cleaned up, and say like the 3rd ward, but he's going to pull the 7th ward councilwoman up there.
Yeah.
He's going to surely do it.
He going to listen. He going to have USC.
And it's free publicity for them. He's going to pass that blessing along.
You're going to see, what's her name? Dion.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be kind of hard having LaShawn and Liddell at the meetings when he doing the pictures with the different people.
He's going to alternate them.
Yeah, he going to be having it. It's going to be rough though. It's going to be rough.
Honestly, in the primaries, he might do that for both of them and then get both of them into the general, and then he doesn't really have to choose as hard.
Just remember this, Trevor. LaShawn won as a write-in.
Yep.
People didn't just come out. So I don't know if she can really get the 2nd ward that's going to come out there and vote for her.
Remember, you can still have write-ins in a primary.
Yeah, you can, but that's what I'm saying. She got to look like she might be the one who will have a less of chance winning as making. I'm just saying.
Here's the opposite thing, and Dennis, correct me if I'm wrong. Her winning as a write-in, shows that she has a very strong ground game. If we are saying it's legitimate, which I'm not, but if we are saying it's legitimate, that's who I throw my money behind. If I needed a partner, hey, I know she's got a stronger ground game because she beat 2 people whose names are on the ballot with write-ins. How do you do that? You have to have a strong ground game.
Or a pin game, allegedly.
Like I said, if it was legitimate, but
we're
not going down that.
2 things can be true. How you doing, Councilwoman of the 3rd Ward? If you would like to donate to 810 and help us, there's no problem. And I'm saying this, what's up?
Using that free publicity, the incumbent advantage.
That's what I'm saying. You heard? See?
Dennis, I like this Dennis. I'm not running no more. I'm burning everything down. I like this Dennis. And at the
Then
end of
what-
your term, you keep
Believe
coming out
me,
and
Mark,
pointing
I
things
would
out.
run for mayor. I could take him down. If I was running for mayor, I'm not inside the city, but I could take him down. I know how to win it, but I ain't got time neither. Did y'all not just see it was a shot fired? I
Mhm.
know how they'd be coming.
Oh,
I
God.
know how to take them down, but you know what I'm saying?
I
ain't got-
don't have the
It's too many
the
people
mental
you have to
fortitude
fight.
for it right now.
It's too many people you'll have to fight.
But I will be saying, if you're running, and I don't hate you, that is a very big caveat there, and I don't hate you. I am available for hire as a social media manager, or at least a social media consultant. 35% goes to 810. And just remember that. If you need help.
Michael B. Oh, yeah, this time we got to do the advertising. This what I'm saying, fam. For both ones, I'm just saying, Carol, if you want some stuff did, you need your graphics updated, anything, holler at 810. All right, same to you. If you want your graphics did, you see we over here, we didn't up the game.
Mm-hmm.
Come talk to us. Even the mayor. I know you got them people, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
If
you got
y'all
the
want
money
to
to
come,
spend,
all
we got
wards
the
1
time
through
and talent.
9. If you want to come over here and get, you're gonna have to pay though. This time you're gonna pay, but we can get you out there. We would do videos for you. This is what we offering this time. We're offering you need your commercial shop.
Mm-hmm.
Come to 810. We're not mad at nobody. We want to help y'all. If you need your graphics, come to 810 right now. We will get y'all campaign videos together, both sides.
Hell, we'll
Like
even
it's
do
7 people.
passport portraits for you to put on your flyers.
Like it's 7 people running in the 7th ward. I expect all 7 of y'all to be hitting the Gmail. Like this, what we need. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all campaign stuff because it's 7 in the 7th. I'm expecting y'all.
There comes the beautiful Ms. Beverly Biggs popping up in here. Remember, Ms. Beverly Biggs, for you, I'll give a discount if you come to me directly, but still 35%.
Did you see this right here?
AC told me he was running for Jesus. He's not running for a ward. I told him we are running for Jesus. And I will say, Ms. Bev, I love you very kindly, but I don't think AC is running nowhere with that walker and them Velcros. He is possibly hobbling for Jesus, but hobbling nonetheless.
JP6, that's how I know I could whoop him if it was up to me.
Post in detail what y'all can do for the candidate. I mean, I've been pretty good on graphic design, so I can help them get their graphic design game up, especially when it comes to those hangers, mailers, when it comes to flyers. You know what? We can put together a video, a nice little advertisement for you, American flag in the background, city of Flint.
All that.
Hey, if you don't own a suit, but you want to appear like you're wearing a suit, I got you there.
All that.
Hell, anything and everything.
It'd be better than what they got now. You can't tell me. Good morning, Arthur Logan. How you doing? Thank you for tapping in, beloved. You can't tell me we couldn't get that together now. Are you serious? But we done came up a long way. I'm just saying, if you want to come, this even Carol, Dion, if y'all want come to 810, 810 got its own
caveat. If I hate them, I'm not doing work for them.
Yeah, we do more than just listen. We do more than report the news. We shoot.
Do we do political ads? We've been talking about it.
Companies, come. Always come. What is you scared? Come over here. We got so many things. We 810 is becoming major. But I'm just saying. If y'all want y'all stuff a little spooked up, I even got a production team. I can executive produce. We got all that you want.
Jaja, have you not seen some of my work? I can make her look like she's got a flowing hair like from a 90s romance novel if I damn well pleased. I can make her look good. And that is saying something when it comes to putting makeup on a moose. I mean, what?
Yeah, they did, but we're gonna get paid for them. We got to take
this time. This ain't charity this time. You can pay us to come to us and then leave us the fuck alone after election season.
Once you make it through, you're gonna come through. They gonna need it. I'm just saying, you come on now.
This
the
ain't charity.
price? I'm saying no, it's gonna be no, because we doing this. This the other
Business.
side of ATM. You gonna need your stuff did. Like I'm telling you, some people. I seen some of their cars that they putting out here. I almost fell out when I saw Liddell car. Liddell, come over here. We can get your production up. Everything. I'm just saying.
Nope.
Graphics come, Liddell. Because you got that opera money. Yes, we does all of that. We does all that for a heavy price.
We definitely.
Well, they've been spending money for a heavy price. I'm telling you, come to us and we can help y'all get it together. Now, I don't know if you're going to win, but you're going to pay. You know what? Blame me all the way to the motherfucking bank. That's where I'm at right now, Winters. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to get these teeth replaced.
They can blame us all they want, but as long as our bank account goes up, they can also call me whatever they want. Hell, you can call me trailer trash all you want as long as you pay.
I got to get these. I was at 32 teeth. I'm down to 30. I got to get back up to 32, Winters. That's all I'm saying. You know, we got played last time. We didn't get none. You know, it was, what was that?
Yo.
Dr. I was about to lie on Weaver. Weaver, I'm sorry. I'm from lying on you. But it was when Coleman Harris was running. Remember what was that? Chucks and Pearls and all of that?
Mm-hmm.
That free advertisement. I'm not saying that everybody could have seen that Kamala didn't pay nobody in Flint. I heard a lot of people in Flint was mad. But I'm just saying, this time, I'm kind of glad we missed out on that, though. But I'm just saying,
I don't like doing work and not getting paid for it. That pisses me off.
Like this time, come on, I'm saying they see what we doing. We done spruced it up over here.
Who the hell are you?
They done seen we done spruced it up. I was about to lie on Dr. Weaver right then. That's why I got it. I meant to say Kamala when none of them people get paid when they was doing the Chucks and Pearls. I don't know, but I'm just saying a little birdie came to me and told me, you know, when people running and they come in there and spend money here. But I heard people was hollering that, you know, Kamala didn't pay a lot of people. And I'm thinking a lot of people in Flint didn't get paid, but a lot of people was, they was up there, Kamala, this and that. And I just voted for it and got dogged and said, you know, it is. But I'm just saying this year, we can boost
up your votes. I don't know percentage. This is going to be our primary year, so we'll go ahead and take a look at it. But we know we can get you some extra ones. And as the lovely Maria Carter said, come to 810 and buy your seat the right way with advertisement.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get my teeth back right. I'm trying to get that one right here and that one at the top, and I'm back on 30 teeth. You see, I keep them clean, but I'm saying that stuff costs, Winters. I'm trying to get my teeth back up in here. You know, some people got 4 and 5 teeth in their mouth. I didn't talk junk about people, but no, I got to keep my dentist bill together. I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, you got to give up something this time around. And even if
oh, yeah, trust me, there was a lot of shilling on our network that supposedly some people are supposed to be getting paid for. And 810 never saw a dime of that.
Our letter don't never be lying. Maybe she did pay, but the people she paid didn't pay y'all. Hot damn it, you know. Well, you own something right there. You own something right there.
Oh, Chris, trust me, that's coming up literally after the show. Since we decided to start advertising it, it's about time for me to break out the prices, send him to Mick, and see if he agrees.
We figure it out. We'll figure it out. You know, I can't work like this one. You just putting it on me. You just whipped it out like the prices. All I'm saying, I'll give you an idea of which way to go, Trevor, where we at. Miss Biggs, we love deal. Everybody else heavy on the team.
Yeah. Look, Miss Biggs is always in our chat. Always in our chat. So family discount.
I mean, heavy on the prices because there's some people I talk so bad about as I remember, but I still love y'all because I need the money.
Mm-hmm.
But heavy, we going heavy because did you just see what Dennis
now we're
said?
Trying to get 50 grand this year, folks. 50 grand.
Dennis was in the chat. He said he just said the governor raised too, so it's double the price, and I want to get in on the double up.
Oh yeah, because now you're not just competing with locals for space, or yard space, or for billboard space. Or advertising space. Now you're competing with people from around the state. People running for Congress, for senator, for governor.
Listen, and
you want our space, you're going to have to pay for our space.
Listen, and I'm going to tell you how much farther I go with it too. If y'all got the little things y'all can put on the car, I put them on my kid's car. I put them on my car. I put it on my friends' cars where you'll always be people be riding around with y'all stuff. See, this is what I would do for
You
y'all.
know those biker patches? I'll put it on my shoes.
That's what I'll do for that paper. I know my friends ain't agree with it, but this what we'll do for the paper. That's what I'm saying. Because they want love to see, you know what I'm saying? I want to come out and say, man, they paid us, man. This is what we did. I can't tell y'all it's a good story if y'all don't give me the money. I'm talking about the people that's running. I want to say that y'all some good people in this politics. I can't say y'all good people. I can't say y'all is, but maybe one or two. Miss Biggs the most excellent one. Rest of y'all are diabolical, unacceptable, and downright nasty.
There's a disclaimer at the bottom of all this, okay? If you advertise with 810, that is not an endorsement. We are not endorsing you. We are advertising you. There's a difference.
Maria Carter, I'm gonna tell you right now, we so far from it, but I tell you, we ain't even at 500. But I gotta we're gonna give you the weekly updates. Believe me. That's why I'm on here trying to get it now. But I really feel like this political season, because if the mayor, you ain't gotta spend that 300 no more. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel like both sides should be spending money. It should be, my pockets should have the mumps, man. My pockets look like they starving. My pockets
I like
the
how
mumps.
I'm going sideways here for a second. I like how JP is politically bloodthirsty here. I'm not gonna try to make it anything that it's not. But JP is no quarter. What the hell? Why is this booting up in front of my face? Get that the hell out of here.
I want the mumps. Y'all know I've been watching them old movies. I was watching the Superfly and stuff. You go by my page. I've been putting it up. I gotta quit taking that lingo. But yeah, I want my pockets to have the mumps right now. I'm talking, and they ain't got it. They starving.
I don't carry cash, but I want my card to feel heavier. I'll tell you that right now. Oh yeah, I see them, Wintus. I also see their views.
I've seen them. I seen them out, and I go to sleep every time I try to watch one of them.
I'll be 100%. I've also seen their views, and I'm not talking shit. I'm not. But I look at our views too, and I go, okay. I'm not worried about that one. Not worried about that one.
My tooth fixed. Damn, what you always coming on and
not
just
worried about
my dream? I'm trying to get my damn teeth fixed, man.
And you know what?
Replaced.
Here's the other thing.
Talk.
Number one, it is always more efficient to advertise in multiple places. So you can advertise on your own network and still advertise with us. Number two, we are getting paid as soon as we agree to it. Cash is not on delivery. Cash is not on contingent on you winning. Payment is due at time of acceptance. We are look, in God we trust. Everyone else bring cash. Ain't no credit around here.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I want to give it one more shot. That's all I'm saying. But this time, I think we prepared. The pack is going out Monday. We're gonna have them all together. Trevor, we're gonna work on it tonight. We're gonna work on it this week.
Do you want me to send an individual, like once we get this done, do you want me to send individual messages to each candidate I can find with, hey, here's our prices at 810?
Yeah, we got to work on the prices because I don't want.
Once we get the prices down, you want me to send it to the individual candidates?
Yeah, we sending packets out. We're sending them to the mayor, governor, sending to everybody.
Who's getting? No one's getting shows. This is just advertisement on
our. What's about all the people that's doing shows right now? They've been working. Cuz love it. You ain't see all them shows they got.
I will advertise for the candidate. I will not advertise for. I won't even say their name to advertise for our competition. I want your views and your eyes on me.
I'll tell you one. I seen M Live have a podcast now.
Yeah,
I'm not lying.
It's adorable.
Yeah, it is. I've been looking at now. The other people I ain't gonna say it, but they getting grant money though. They getting funded.
I saw a channel pop up of a name that we know that he started a new channel, 3 months old, and as of the last month, he started using the same type of thumbnails I generate. It's like, oh, I'm glad we're leading the game. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, I'm watching all of them. I watch them too, but I'll be going to sleep. I'll be trying to watch them. I'll be like, I can't watch this. This is crazy right here.
someone in our chat sent me a link to one of our competitors that we'd fallen out with previously. I clicked on it for a second. I'm like, oh, that's who this is. Clicked out and said, thank you very kindly for your thought. Please don't send me that no more. Yeah, like I go there. I see. I don't watch lives. I honestly don't watch anything. I just go there, look at the numbers, and go, meh.
Cause I would be sending them to you, but no, I'll be looking because they always tag me in their stuff. That's how I'll be getting to see.
Oh yeah, they're petty. They don't want me to do it because they know I'll step into that chat and I'll start throwing blows. I don't care.
They be tagging me so it'll be on my timeline. I just untag myself and be like, I don't be seeing nothing worthwhile. It's the same thing. I'm like, but you know what? They getting the funding. I'm like, damn.
You tag Trevor Berryhill, I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna be ripping you apart. See, this is the point. Thank you, Concrete. A person who is running for something needs to reach multiple platforms. With the viewership that y'all has, it only makes sense that they should advertise with AT. You guys are our best advertisers.
I love
100% with facts. Y'all advertising for us right now. Thank you.
I'm trying to, because I'm just looking. I hope you know. That's why we got to send it to Chris Swanson. We got to send it to what's the other Sheriff Swanson? Let me say it right. Put some respect. What's the mayor of Detroit, the former mayor, the ex-mayor of Detroit, Dugan. We need to get something sent to him. We need to send something to Jocelyn Benson. Everybody that's running, we need to send them out.
Also,
they're going to be coming to Flint.
As an aside, there will be a Berryhill Media Solutions coming up, LLC, very soon. If you need someone to help you with your, how to word things on the face space or whatever, when you should be out knocking doors instead of playing around Facebook, I will write you up a draft. All you have to do is copy and paste. Just pay me, and I'll make sure Mickey gets his 35%. Because there wouldn't be a Trevor Berryhill without a Mickey Jordan and a Winters Hall. So I got to make sure the platform gets its money.
I'm just saying.
I'll help you.
I'm just saying right now, family, we can do so many ways to that 50 can turn into 100. Because I'm saying all this money they finna blow. I'm just saying, why not come spend it with us? Why not? Did you see? I'm just saying, go look. I'm just being honest. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not tooting nobody horn. Let's just be honest. Go look. And what's my man name? What's the young fella name that was running? Winters did the interview with him. Go look at when Winters did the interview and go look at what's it used to be the movie actor. And we did it on the run.
Hill Harper.
When we felt Hill Harper. Go look when Hill Harper did his. I'm talking about in Flint. Y'all hear me out. I ain't say national. I said Flint. And look where we was at. We were just working with I was just working with the phone and the stand. I kept some little mics to go on though, but nevertheless. But just think about it. Look what her numbers compared to when other people did it.
Dennis has got jokes.
I don't even know who that is, but that's maybe a joke you and Dennis understand.
The second I see Temu in anything, I think
I missed the joke.
If it's Temu, it's lesser quality. I think he's saying we can get money from lesser quality candidates because they don't know, which is fine. Come here and we will help those lesser quality candidates become higher quality candidates.
I'm still sending it out to all of them. Fuck that. Send it out to everybody. I'm like Barack Obama. I want well, you know what? I'll do it better. I want the pennies to the nickels, to the dimes, to the quarters, to the $50, to the dollars, till it go to all the way up to the Benjamin, to $1,000 note, to a $50,000. I'm saying we'll take it from right now, however you got to come on, send it this way. Don't y'all want to send that, huh?
I'm just going to say to Dennis right now, I'm going to make you an ad for mayor, a poster for mayor. Just to put around, just to piss off Neely. I don't know if you're running or not. I don't care. Just to piss off Neely, I'm going to do that, though. I'm going to make sure it goes every which way but Sunday. And you will look good. I promise you.
And Felicia, we're going to send it to, because he's running for Secretary of State. We'll send it to get. But any of them, they should like us.
Oh, Temu Tony Robbins. is Swanson.
ain't gonna
You
send
don't
it
like
to
you don't like the sheriff, do you?
sending it to everybody right now in the package.
Let me see the shit.
Everybody getting the package. That's what I'm trying to tell. Do you know people? I ain't gotta like you to do business, and I understand that in business, you think Gucci don't care about all them people buying their stuff. They just like the dollars that's coming in. I'm trying to get us. I'm trying to get 810 to its own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I can see where
come late and ain't nobody caring.
I can see where Dennis is coming from with this. Anthony J. Robbins, born Anthony J. Mahavrik, is an American author, entrepreneur, life coach, and motivational speaker. Sounds kind of like Swanson. Not to say I don't like you, Mr. Swanson. I want your business.
Don't mess that up, Charlie.
Now, what I've been seeing is a lot of people critiquing him jumping in front of a camera. So in his case, what he needs is more people talking for him instead of him talking. See, there's some free advice right there for your campaign.
You give it away for free right there.
Sometimes you have to give them a little taste. Just a little taste. That's all it is.
I'm just saying we're ramming up the engines, family. I can tell you the engine is ramming up right now. Cause I'm just saying, don't y'all want? Winter's been saying she need her own dressing room. Maybe she'll be on time. Who knows? But until we get it,
maker for my office.
until we get this, you never know who Mike can have a sports show. You never know. You know what I'm saying? If we build it, when I usually build things, we put things together, people come, they don't stay, but people come.
The strong stay.
I'm just saying facts about that.
And Sir Gregory, I refuse to do that one, not out of disrespect for Mr. Jed. I like him. But because the problems Flint has given him, I am not going to put him in a space where they can give him more problems, all right?
Right.
I'm not going to do that to the poor man. I like him.
They don't want Jed.
If I do that, the man's going to instantly come up on like 12 more felony charges for breathing. I'm not doing that to the man.
Yeah, because I'm trying to see if the mayor going to sit up here and spend. Look, because I'm going to tell you, look, Mayor, you might as well come and spend. I'm going to be honest with you. Because you got my homie looking bad out here with people saying she working for you. So that automatically you should send us about 50 racks. You should cover that 50 off the dribble. But we're gonna say it like this. Because, she been giving out this free game and everybody, thinks you just popping up at her job. Like that's just a coinky dink.
What a coinky dink.
What I'm saying? I'm just saying a coinky dink had me looking like, come on now, Winters. Come on now. This is impossible. He following you here. He just popping up. That man, I got more hair than him, so it means it'll make more sense for me coming up there to get some stuff than him coming up there. I'm just saying.
I think he's got a low jack on Wentz's car the way he keeps.
And I don't even, and we shoot a show together and fall out. I don't even come up to your job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying now.
100%. That man's got her car low jacker is having her follow so he can just make random appearances.
Had me like I ain't gonna lie. I was like, she getting some money. She done cut me out. I was like, yep, I gotta drop her daddy. That's what I was coming with. I said, yep, I'm really gonna drop her daddy because I had seen him at the grocery store, right? And I was like, I didn't say nothing. I just did the head nod, like, but I was like, if she getting this money, I ain't say nothing. But I was like, I was like, she getting that money. She getting that, and she done cut me out. And, because we gave him like 45 minutes of free advertisement yesterday. So I didn't say nothing, but I was like, But she said when I knew she wouldn't get no money, I had to loan her $10. And I was like, this is BS here. She borrowed $10 from me, and I damn near lost it. I said, yeah, she ain't getting no money. When she asked me for 10, because I'm like, if this how you would play it, and we out here jammed up, you a cold piece of work. So I'm going that when I gave that 10, I'm like, he ain't getting no money up. So I'm just saying, but that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that. I'm just saying, I went through it. We had this conversation. We went through this when I was thinking that you was on the take with the mayor when I thought, but what made me realize, remember I had to loan you that $10 the other day, and I was like, the mayor ain't gave her no money. He ain't gave her no money because I was like, he ain't gave her no money because I don't think she would have did that. Cause and I'm like, and usually we don't trip. I'll be like, hey, I'll be like, I need like 5, 10. I'll be like, can you go do this? When I seen I was like, yeah, it's rough. It's rough. But that's when I like she ain't on the take. But I don't know, because some people can lie and be getting money and just play that because that'll make you think. Because that's how I'd be like, nah, they aren't on the take. So I don't know. I'm just saying, follow the money.
Sir Gregory, getting off of that for just a second. I'm saying the mayor will find a way to throw some more charges on him if I do that. I'm not doing that to the poor man. Because then we also burn that bridge. I would like to have a collab with them sometimes, but if I get some felonies thrown on him for a joke, they ain't ever going to work with us again.
No, that's why I said, Maria, that's why I said it had me fooled for a minute. Because she working, you know what I'm saying? Then I loaned her that $10. I was like, and she I ain't. I'm like, golly, you should have seen how I was. I'm like, shit, and that's what I'm like, yeah, he ain't. And that's what I'm saying, Holletta, he got to pay us. Because he got the homie out there, like people thinking she was Team Neely, and he pay his people. After he pay his people, let me be honest, I give him that. He pay his people. But for a second, I was like, Winters, I know you ain't getting paid. I'm going to be honest with y'all, family. Y'all can knock me how y'all want. I'm just saying, like how she be saying people be talking to her, it went in my head that day. But when she asked for that $10, I lost it like that. I was like, nah, she ain't getting no money.
No.
And I did tell her, no, he gonna pay this time. I told her that, no, he got to pay. Not gonna keep doing that. Sick of it. Every time when I be seeing him in the farmer's market, hey, how you doing? I'll be like, well, how you doing, Mayor? I'm gonna be honest with you, because I'll be like, damn, maybe he might slide us a little 30 piece over this way or something. And he lets me down every year. He just lets me down.
Next time, just approach him. How you doing? Instead of saying how you doing, Mayor, like, hey, do you want to advertise with us?
I ain't doing nothing like that. I feel like he done played us. I'm more pettier than him. He just petty with money. I'm petty without it. I can hold a grudge probably harder than he can.
Yeah, but I'll take money from anywhere. Well, okay, I'll take American money from anywhere. I don't give me no Russian rubles. I will kick your ass the hell out of that office. You try paying me in rubles.
Winters, that's all I had was $10. Now cut the crap.
Man, y'all two fall out on the evening show, okay?
Nah, I said I thought you was. I'm trying to, like I said, you remember the billboard would not rent Jed. Listen, that man got everything under control. Did Jed get his money back from the billboard?
That's a question for Erston. Erston usually gives me answers. Let me
find out. They still suing to get their money back.
Gamil. I don't want to log in. I just want to go straight to it. I should already be logged in. Erston.
Listen, I'm telling you. First of all, Winter, because you deal with high rollers, that's the most I be having. I have is $10. That's all I have. I ain't, But his people need people though. Winter, listen, he got the first word. That's what I'm saying though. I gave that up. That was a freebie. Then you hear Trevor say we got to give out something free. I let it for maybe he'd want to come back again. That's why I did that free. Yeah, look, I'll be working too. I'll be working. It might don't work out all the time, but I just did that. That was one to say, you know what I'm saying? I can come on here tomorrow and be like, he ain't nothing. That's the good thing about media. We can always do all this today, and I can do 30 minutes of showing nothing but all the dumb stuff that didn't happen up under his watch. But right now, I'm trying to get some money. You understand?
I mean,
There's
if there was a
50,000.
serious mayoral
love
candidate
y'all.
running that had some money, I'd be walking up to them like,
Yeah.
hey, I've got
love
plenty
y'all.
of footage of Mayor Neely's failures and fuck ups here
Yeah.
to run for you.
Yeah.
But there ain't no one with no serious money. All their money's got a sense of humor.
We can still talk about them, but we this 50,000 holler, we got to get to it. I don't know without all the people donating in. I love y'all, but it's time for them to help us too, because we done been good to him. We just had to sit up there and listen to him and lie and everything. Don't you know that you know what I'm saying? The perception. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, even to the Republicans. You know, Trevor did say y'all don't like us. The Republican Party said you didn't like us. You called us darkies.
That's the Genesee County GOP, and that was with Matt Smith.
Yeah, but this what I'm saying though.
But yeah.
We will. But if you came on in the Republican Party, because y'all mad at the Democrats, ain't y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all mad at them. Y'all mad at them. Y'all mad at them. Y'all are mad at them. Come on over here.
These are some statewide elections happening.
Tell
you what, a little bit of a shift, 1, 2, 3% in Flint is a large way throughout the rest of the state. Tell you what, guys,
over here.
And I will trust me. I vote Republican. I got Republican on my voter ID.
Yeah.
I'm not a rhino. I know how you like things to look, and I promise you, it will look stunning and stellar.
Come on over here. And I want to get up here and say, Democrats, y'all gonna let the Republicans spend money with 810 and y'all not? That don't make no sense. And I voted for Kamala. You know what I'm saying? In case people forget, you know, when they be acting like, oh, ain't nobody did nothing. I can always go right here. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Come on over here. Come on.
And my libertarian friends, you can't let the two big parties be doing things.
Facts.
Like, you have to respond in kind. Don't you need to make up some ground? We will gladly take your money. We are open capitalists here. We will gladly take your money, and we will provide a service for it. We will help you pick up 1 to 2 to 3 people or percentage points in Flint and the surrounding areas. Hell, maybe some of the things that we do on this network and this channel can help you in other states.
To get to that 50, we're going to need all hands on deck. I'm just telling you, we're going to need all hands on deck. I mean, we're going to still come give you the truth, but we're going to need all hands on deck. I mean, I'm trying to say we're going to need all hands on deck. I'm just saying. Some people might be scared to act. I'm not going to be scared to ask the people we need help. And I'm talking about getting it from the big boys. I would love to have a sit down with Ridgeway White. Did y'all know when I went down there, I asked them people when we went and saying, yeah, Pappy, I'm probably not the one you want to sit down, but I did ask for $1 million. What y'all need? $1 million. That's what we need to get this thing up and going.
You know what? Tell you what, Mr. Ridgeway, you tell us who you are going to get into those seats, and you give us a little bit of money. We'll start advertising for them. In-kind contribution, I'll make sure to give you the exact number and send it to you so you can send to their team so they can go ahead and file it with the election board. But Mr. Ridgeway, sit down with us. Tell us who you want in there, and I promise you I will make them some beautiful flyers, business card graphics. I mean, anything you want, sir. We just need to get paid for it.
I'm just saying, I'm waiting, but I'm saying before we get to the primary, why not get it going now? Because I'm just saying, some people want to spend some money. Come spend that now. And then we got that spend later money. Get to spend now money now. Because the ones who don't make, I will even say this 21. We can do I will do you. We don't even need you to show up to do your advertising, your commercial. We'll have that put together for you. But you get a package too, because I don't want everybody to be like we left everybody out. The package will be going out. You got an email. We will have the package out on the 1st of February. Because we got to take time to put it together. You think it's like painting the Mona Lisa. You just can't throw it out there like that. You gotta put love into these packages as you put them together.
21, I promise you, for your peace of mind and for my peace of mind, I will not work on it. That way, you don't have to worry about me, someone that you've called a racist in the past, working on your campaign literature. You can keep your hands clean of Trevor Berryhill. You can work with Mickey. You've got this.
Well, holler. Sometimes it's called. This is the way, being nice about it, and we're gonna have it, beloved. You know, we're gonna get it together. We just, because I don't want people.
Also,
you know me. They
there's
might
something
think
called
like
commit to the
he
bit.
won't. He don't want us to come spin. Yes, I want you to come spin. I don't want nobody to think we don't want them to come advertise. That's what I'm saying. No, come over here, because I know some of the time after they watch me and Brother Elliot on Conspiracy Tuesdays, or they watch Black Watch on a Sunday. I don't want them. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. I'll still run a Cadillac commercial across here. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to Ford too. I'll put a link in across here too. I don't care about what they said found over the road dead. I don't believe in that. I believe Ford makes some good vehicles. Even a Kia. What's up, Cuzzo? Thank you for tapping in. I'm saying even a Kia, I'll say a Kia is a good car. I'm just telling you where we at right now, because trying to get to this 100,000, we're going to need all hands on deck.
And you know
All
what?
hands on deck.
Going for folks from mayor, that Mr. Gentleman with all the facial tattoos, I tell you what, come spend whatever money you find with us, and I will clean up your pictures so you don't look like you have all those facial tattoos. I got you, buddy. Fucking cat? Yeah. Anyone and everyone.
Yeah, JP, I was finna get to that. 47, yeah, but I mean, 47.
I don't know if it's embarrassing America or he's got several people afraid of America right now, which I'm kind of with, I'll be honest with you.
No, because he cussed the people out down in Detroit when the mayor told him.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm a pedophile protector, and he turned around and cussed him out.
Hey man, listen, but this the environment that we in right now. This is what
I'll
people
advertise
want.
for 47 too, but you know what? Being a billionaire, I expect him to pay a bit more.
No, this is what Trump telling. Because listen, I'd rather know what a person is and they trying to play like they're goody two shoe, like they don't cuss, they don't do this and that. Because there's some people who don't really cuss. I let the words fly.
But some people only don't cuss when a camera's on them.
Facts. I do it on and off. Let me just tell you. What you see is what
you try to keep it PG for our friends in the chat. I've been trying my best.
He don't even remember that he told the people he was going to give them $2,000 for the Trump. Said I said that? I'm just saying, Trump be talking cash shit, and then when it come time,
remember he called Zelensky a dictator, and then a week later, I said that. I remember this. Come on now.
No, I let her say, "Nah, come on, Trevor. You know he's embarrassing and he threatened all them nations. Yeah, because he is. Trump coming telling you,
I'll tell you right now, every president has been a threat to all nations. I've been on the boot that we used to be stepping on people, and I've been that boot under 3 presidents. We have GW, we got Obama, and we got Trump. We've been a threat to many nations for a longer time. It's just Trump's not afraid to say it.
No, I think what they saying, some of his words he come back. I'm just saying, certainly, because Trump, because of the mouth. See, I think because what they was trying to think like, they always try to put it up. What it was, Trump just getting away. He's able to do what he want to do, I believe. I'm not saying I've been there too. Nothing like Trump. I let her say she been there too. Nothing like Trump.
I deployed under 2 of them, and one of them I didn't. But let's say la vie, we can agree to disagree. There's no point in arguing. You won't change my mind. I won't change yours.
Oh my goodness. What'd you say? Sir Gregory, he said call for the Fed chair. Now I'm saying I didn't say that. Man,
yeah. Actually, I got that on my phone. Give me a second. I've been keeping some of the ground news articles up.
The blue wave is coming. You know
Careful
what I want to see
those words, because Republicans were saying that in 22, and there was no red wave.
I think some of the stuff that they did, some of the rhetoric that Trump has done, they might do lose some of the stuff because, as we was talking earlier, that situation with ICE is not going to go better for Republicans. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? People is not liking that.
Now, as for the Fed chair report, federal prosecutors opened criminal probe into Fed Chair Powell, and Powell came out and said this is just an intimidation tactic because he didn't lower interest rates again as President Trump demanded. So yeah, there's that.
Man, you know what, JP6? If the Democrats do get it, Trump ass probably gonna be impeached, man. While he playing games,
they don't even have to get it. They just have to pick up 2 or 3 seats, and then the rhinos will jump in with them.
Yeah, because he's going too far. This is what I mean by you have to stop for somebody else come in. I'm not saying other presidents ain't did this, but Trump done went all the way like this.
He just does it out in the open.
Yeah, and that's what I think with a lot of people is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, I ain't saying other presidents ain't done, but probably not at the level that this one doing it because he going all the way too far. You know, and you know, and I get what you're saying too, cousin. She said it's lawless, and now, why do we have this? This is my take on this. Do you think, I want to ask you this? You think ICE got they doing how they going about grabbing people? You think they got the right to how they doing it?
So, I seen someone else in our chat the other day pop up and say ICE has records, tax records, employment records, X, Y, and Z that they go off of. Now, grabbing people off the street, I don't know if that's at random or if they have a picture of the dude through a driver's license photo or whatever and say, yeah, that's our guy, and go grab him. It may turn out to be wrong. I don't know. Now, they have had some definite what's that word? Misidentifications, grabbing the wrong dudes. They've done that. I can't say they haven't. That would be disingenuous and a damn lie. We've all seen it. We've all heard of it, right? I do think that they could be a little less zealous, a hell of a lot less zealous. And honestly, I don't think they need to be coming in with as much gear because, let's face it, 99.9% of the people that they have detained or grabbed or done whatever with, there's been no confrontation, no argument, no fighting. Just, okay, fix it. You know, I'll go to immigration court, XYZ. They don't need to be coming in the way they have been. Does it set a tone? Yes. Is it the right tone? Yet to be seen. I honestly don't think it is. I do like the idea of mass deportation of people who are here illegally. I don't know if this is the way to do it. I'm not a professional in that sense. I was never law enforcement. So that's my take on it. They do need to be a lot less zealous with it.
I mean, I just wanted to, because I'm just trying to, like I say, that's going to be a big issue coming up far as in this election cycle too.
Yeah. I mean, I can see why a lot of Democrats are fighting it though. Because some states, when you register to get your driver's license, you're automatically registered to vote. And it's illegal to ask you if you're a legal resident or even citizen. Take California.
I'm looking. JP6 said Republicans are losing ground. Look at Mississippi race. The Democrat won in a Republican stronghold. Miami election, Republican was lost by 25 points. Iowa won, the Democrat won a seat. I'm just looking at it saying, let me see, stopping Republican supermajority in Iowa. Let me see this. The Gestapo mean ICE is working overtime. See, that's my thing. How do you really get to, I mean, it's just about how they doing it. Because you can go pull up like different incidents when they showing ICE pulling guns on people doing this and that. I just look at it like it's never going to be a way how you can do it peacefully. Especially, like I said, we was talking earlier when I talked about, you see a van pull up. Like I just seen it was chasing a girl home. She was a young girl. She was running home. And she was legal. And my thing was, you see a bunch of men jumping out of a van with masks on. You like that? You really shaking somebody up?
Yeah. Like I said, they could be a lot less zealous.
Yeah, I'm just saying. To me, it's
And
like
the jump out, like just poof. Now there's men chasing you. That's pretty fucking terrifying. Less zealous. Marked cars, literal marked cars. You know, flash the siren, calmly get out. Hey, can I speak to you for a moment? It would be far better than 6 dudes jumping out of a van, especially with several people disappearing a day for decades. And the problem with human trafficking we have, it kind of, well, am I being deported? Am I, or am I being confused for someone else? Or am I being kidnapped and sold into slavery?
Yeah.
That does bring up a lot of fucking concerns.
And that's the thing, is like they gotta,
especially young girls.
Yeah. And that's what is so dangerous. And it's like you don't want to get, but like I said, it's no way how you can go about it better. And then when you hearing stuff like this from the presidents, like his certain rhetoric, no, you got to bust heads. If he would see, to me, it's just like when he felt like, Holler Martin. That's why you don't see me. I'm just was asking on how they going about it. Just I'm just seeing, because I'm watching the different stories. Like I seen one where where they jumped up, but it was what was they who was the people? Grubhub, the people that bring DoorDash. DoorDash was finna take them. I'm like, they showing up, they using DoorDash. I get it. Like I said, I'm not knocking over. I'm just saying how they going about it. See, there go another one. Breaking into houses, and saw a video yesterday showing an agent taking a woman into a porta potty while his partner waited in the car. That's scary. I'm just saying, it's like some of the stuff, and they know where they at. But that's what I was saying earlier. When me and Trevor was having a conversation before the show, and I was talking about Reed Porter, and you heard that me and brother Elliot talked about it. What happened to him on New Year's, how he got killed. He was shooting up in the air. The ICE agent was off duty. He went back and put on his clothes, came down there and killed Tim, and then said he felt his life was threatened. And I was saying, did nobody bring that up? But what happened to the young lady, which is still a sad thing in Minnesota, but she was interfering, regardless if we like it or not, she was interfering what they was doing. And this man was New Year's, where everybody got the right to shoot their gun and got killed. But the national news ain't say nothing about it. But this lady was interfering what ICE was doing. I'm not saying, whether or not we like what ICE was doing or not. They was doing a job that the government, that the United States said they can do. I just found it strange that now you seeing police coming out that they want to get this lady. Who was the police said that she gonna arrest him?
Oh God, was it Philly?
In Philly, right? But
I think it might have been Philly.
But what about when? But why the police ain't coming up saying nothing when you saw? What's the one guy that got paralyzed? He ended up dying in Baltimore when the police threw him in the back of the truck, and they got arrested for that. But like, what was they stepping up for police brutality then? That's my thing. I just find it hypocritical, because now they want to talk about reform. What about the George Floyd bill? The George Floyd bill would have handled some of this if they would have did that then. But I'm just saying, to me, it could have been did together. But
Denise, literally, I'm on 2 or 3 different watch lists. 2 of them just because I'm a combat deployed vet. You automatically go on those lists when you get out. Yeah, they are watching everyone.
You see what Cicero said. They over here back in Jacksonville, in Florida, running over by my house. No, I'm just saying. Or am I going to be sent to El Salvador? See, you don't be knowing a person grab you. They grab. And like I said, and that's why when you be seeing, when I was talking about it, when I saw the one, I was watching the TikTok, but no, the people in Chicago, the dude was like, it's like some of the people, and I'm just being honest, he said, we be thinking like when some of the blacks getting grabbed, he said, they did grab a black, but he said what people don't know, some of these Hondurans that they brought in, he said some of them look black. He said they not some of the that the Hispanics that brought in, he said, man, some of them look black. He said so when they grabbing
African American.
Yeah, so when they grabbing, they not knowing. But he's like, it didn't make it right. But it's like this was going on in Chicago. He was like, they was grabbing some people, they was grabbing the wrong people. And that's the thing.
Now, my next question. Did they deport those people or detain and then release when they found out that they were Americans?
Some got detained for like 48 hours, and that didn't make, and that's what they was tripping about.
Now, 48 hours is still a long time to be detained for the wrong fucking reason.
And you had your ID.
Let me put that there. But some of these sanctuary cities, having an ID means jack shit. You don't have to show citizenship or residency to get an ID. Where I grew up, Douglas, Arizona, you just walked in. I didn't even need my birth certificate. Strange as hell. California, you don't even have to fucking, they legally cannot ask you your residency or citizenship status.
And Judge Boy right. Don't nobody want to be detained for nothing though. But I'm just saying
100%.
Yeah, how they snatch it.
You'd
but
hear
I'm
me
just saying,
fucking
but
freaking
can you
out
imagine
detained for nothing?
Somebody just jump out here and been and grabbed you, and you get down there and go through all, and they find out you won, but everything you done went through, it is what
Someone just randomly jumps on me. I'm fighting back. I don't care who the hell you are. I'm fighting back. That isn't some fucking la-di-da, da-da-da. No, like, you just ran. Who the hell are you? I'm fighting to get away. I figure I'm being attacked.
I told you I was, and people might don't believe this. I was just in this was last year, back in the summer. I was in the grocery store and didn't know. I'm thinking I'm talking to, don't get me wrong, like in the mirror. He looked just like me. I mean, but we could have passed. He looked like a African American. We sitting up, he was like, speak no English. I'm like, what? Like, damn. I'm sitting up, yeah, and I'm like, I'm in the store. I'm like, damn. And I get it, like how people, and it gave me a clear picture, like how people can come in. Like with me, if I let all this grow out, people to say I'm looking like a foreign. That's why I try to keep my hair cut now. I ain't got time to be getting grabbed and detained for nothing. But who want to go through that though? I'm just saying, I get it, but they should be able to handle it a little better than how they doing it and pulling guns. Because they was pulling guns on the people in Chicago. Even
like
the ones that was
they
legal.
They are very overzealous, and their first instinct should not be to grab a firearm.
Yeah.
Like I said, they need to have marked vehicles, not unmarked vehicles. They don't need as much gear. Hop out politely, turn on the sirens or the lights, do a little honk. Hey, I am with Department of Immigration. I would like to talk to you for a minute. Please come here. They run, okay, chase. They come. We get the conversation out the way. Then it's decided if you're being detained or I fucked up, I have the wrong person.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see your papers. Do you mean, who the hell is calling me? Anyway, you mean like
words? COVID? You got any last words? We had the two. I got to get up out of here.
Nah, I'm getting a phone call.
All right. Family. See y'all. Y'all know Winter said she'd be at 7 o'clock, and it was $10 with her hating self. Tell you what.